What's up? And good morning, Raider Nation. I am the Commish, and this is your Raider Reaction morning show for Friday. Black Friday. Shit. Black Friday the 13th. What is up, Raider Nation? Let's get this day cracking, and I want to start it off with some really damn good news. This is footage from yesterday's Raider practice. I think you know who number 28 is, and I think you're going to be happy to see him out there moving like he is. Check it out. It's the last game in Oakland. The Jags are coming to town. They're on a 5-game skid, and we need this win bad. We are up against the wall, backed in a corner in the playoff race. We are fighting for our absolute lives. We need all the stars to align. We have to win the last 3 games, and it all starts this week right here in the last stand in Oaktown. Check it out.
Jaguars head west this week. Their current spot in next year's draft, 7th. They get the Raiders, who are clinging to hopes of making the playoffs, as faint as they might be. Predictions are up in a sec, but first let's wade through a few key stats. The Raiders may not have Josh Jacobs, but DeAndre Washington showed that he's probably good enough to get the job done, especially when you factor in the competition he'll face this week.
From the 14. Washington, 10-5, touchdown!
Washington filled in for Jacobs last week, and Jacobs may be done for the year with a hurt shoulder, which is unfortunate because he was having such a great rookie season. But no matter who Oakland lines up in the backfield, they should be effective against the Jaguars' run D that got manhandled by the Chargers to the tune of 6+ yards per carry, and who are second to last in rush yards per carry allowed for the season. Not that their pass D is anything to write home about lately either. Phillip Rivers coming close to putting up a perfect passer rating against them last week. Jacksonville on the year now surrendering a 96.3 passer rating, a figure that has steadily been on the rise for weeks now. That means Derek Carr lines up for another good game.
Carr gonna go deep, has him wide open, that is Gafford for the touchdown!
And Minshew escapes a defender and throws a touchdown pass to Nick O'Leary.
Minshew mania seems like a distant memory, doesn't it? But it's been buried along with the Jaguars season, which seems to be spiraling out of control. The Jags not just on a 5-game losing streak, but having lost 4 in a row in blowout fashion. But Minshew is a fighter, and one lucky punch is all it takes sometimes to pull off an upset. However, it's the last time the Raiders will play in front of their Oakland faithful, so you'd expect them to be extra focused. Let's see how many of our experts think they'll get back to the 500 mark.
180! On 2nd and goal.
It would not be a proper Raider Reaction morning show without a D-bag of the day, and I felt I needed to step in and finish the week off right on Friday the 13th. You, sir, are a fucking douchebag. What's up, Raider Nation? How you doing on a Black Friday morning? Well, I just thought I wanted to take the reins of D-bag of the day today and close it out proper like this week. So here's my D-bag of the day. I don't know if it's technically the NFL, Roger Goodell, who exactly you would pin the D-bag of the day on for deciding that for some fucking reason at the Pro Bowl, you felt some need to honor Michael Vick. Why the fuck would you decide to honor this fucking glorified piece of shit? He is a fucking vermin and a fucking cyst on society. Somebody needs to pop his ass. Do you realize among all of the disgusting things that he did to the animals and the dogs and all of that, it's some of the tales are absolutely fucking mortifying. You know, just one of the things that he did, he patrolled pounds for dogs that were abandoned by elderly members, family members who have passed, dogs that were loved and had nobody to take care of them anymore. He would take them and use them as prey. Michael Vick needs tied to an engine block and have dogs turned on him. He's a piece of shit. The NFL should wipe their hands of him. He's my D-bag of the day, along with whoever the fuck thought it was a good idea. Tahir Whitehead has been nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. He has exemplified what it means to be a Raider on and off the field. A great man, and check out just a little bit of the man that is Tahir Whitehead, your Raider candidate for Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Front end, back end, we all got to do our job that much better, man. Look, come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
I saw you run. I'm about to run.
Thank you so much. Enjoy. I'm going to give you everything I got. Give me everything you got. Let's go. Savages on me, savages on 3.
To demonstrate that, that type of leadership, both on and off, I believe it's necessary. It goes to show guys that, it's deeper than football, and that leadership, that character, it extends far beyond the field. I believe in being, well-rounded and everything coming full circle. It's not just enough to be an extremely good football player, and then you don't do any community works, because I believe, utilizing this platform to do good.
Tonight we're here, for a great cause with the Crucial Catch for, all types of cancers, here with some cancer survivors, and, just listening to some of their stories and, just really seeing the smiles on their faces. That right there in itself for me is encouraging. Being able to be here with some of my teammates and really, just share this time with them. And at the end of the day, it's events like this, is situations, that brings people together. It's bigger than football. It's about community. It's about giving back. This is what really makes me smile. This is what I really enjoy, being able to give back to you guys.
There's a lot of people out there that look up to us, especially, the youth that aspire to be NFL players, or, just something, just to be able to talk to us, have any dialogue and any interaction.
Talk to each other. Communication is key, all right? Especially on defense. You gotta let each other know somebody's behind them. Hey, right there, to your right, behind you, all right? Today is all about fun. It's all about the kids. I had the opportunity to come out last year, really enjoyed it. So Coach O'Neal, his son plays with the team. He asked if I could come back out today, and it was a no-brainer. I definitely wanted to come out, come support. So, we're just gonna coach up some of the kids, help the coaches out, and be, just motivate them as much as we can.
Oh yeah! Take off, baby! Take off, baby!
As much as, I always do community service and off the field stuff, I don't never look for a pat on the back. I just do it because it's really something near and dear to my heart, being able to give back to the community and those, who are either less fortunate or just looking for a mentor, things of that nature.
Here you go. Congratulations, man. Yes, sir. You good? You tired? I got a gift bag for you, boss. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Much love. Much love. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate y'all.
If I were to win this award, that would probably be one of the highlights of my career, one of the highlights of my life outside of, obviously, being drafted. Just to receive that award, being a Saint, have my name, attached to it or in that same sentence, that's something that lives forever, and, something that I can be extremely proud of and show my children, hey, look, not only was I, good at football, but I did a lot in the community as well, because that's something that I'm always encouraging them to give back. Don't be selfish. It's easy to just say, think about me, but, what's your purpose, and you find that purpose in, giving back to people and, help those that can't always help themselves.
Jonathan Abram out in the community is just one of many of the members of Raider Nation out there during the holidays season here, getting out there, giving back in the community and doing his thing. Check it out.
Today we were at a toy drive where we gave away, a bunch of toys, came out to see a bunch of people, families in need who, weren't able to give away a lot of weren't able to have as nice of a Christmas as most people. And I felt like I needed to come out here and do what I needed to do, for the families in the community, just trying to leave a good taste, leave on a good note leaving out of Oakland. I'm in the spirit of giving. How would you like to come to the game Sunday? The Raiders game, you and your boys. It's the last one in Oakland.
I've never in my life been to a game.
Seriously? Well, it'll be a good Christmas gift. Y'all should definitely come. Y'all should definitely come to the game on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
It's been a struggle.
You all seen it go down live this weekend. Our Raider Reaction Hype team member, Raider Chris, was in Oakland. He was bringing you all live, and then he, in the middle of a chest bump, slipped in a puddle on the blacktop out in the Coliseum, tore up his knee, wasn't able to go to the game. Well, Raider Chris has a little update on his status from what went down live on Raider Reaction last week. Take it away, brother.
What up, nation? So after all the red tape, bureaucratic bullshit, hoopla, he said, she said, let's go back and forth. Finally getting my surgery next week. Damn. It'll be Friday. So, damn, this is going on almost fucking 5 to 7 days. But you know what? Don't regret a fucking thing about that whole thing. In the 2 whatever hours I spent in that tailgate, that shit was awesome. So, you know what? Thanks for all the love. Get after it.
And now, it's that little segment of the show that I like to give you them special little nuggets that you can drop throughout your day. There's them little sports nuggets that you can impress your friends, your coworkers with. That special little segment that I like to call, What the Fuck Happened Today in Sports History? Well, what the fuck happened today in sports history was the final game of the Boston Redskins in the National Football League Championship, the Polo Grounds in New York City. The Green Bay Packers defeated them for their 4th title, 21-6, and then they moved on to play in Washington, where they currently reside. Packers were coached by the great Curly Lambeau, of course, namesake of Lambeau Field. 1997, your 63rd Heisman Trophy, and the first awarded to a defensive player, the GOAT, Charles Woodson, the recipient of the Heisman Trophy. Today, in sports history. And in 1998, a historic game took place, a record-breaking game. Baltimore and Minnesota combined to set an NFL record with 3 kickoff return touchdowns in the same game, all in the freaking first quarter, a 38-28 game. Corey Harris and Patrick Johnson for the Ravens, David Palmer for the Vikings, and even during this game, Vikings kicker Gary Anderson set an NFL record for his 34th consecutive field goal. That was just a crazy ass game right there on this day in sports history. That's what the fuck happened. Thank you. And now, to send you on your way with the Raider quote of the day. I have never forgiven myself that I might have made a mistake. The Maverick, Al Davis. Have a kick-ass day, Raider Nation. Enjoy your Friday the 13th. Peace, love. Raider Nation!